What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Thursday, December 8th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. Gotta follow me on Twitter, at Josh Engleman. Let me know in the comments section who your favorite and least favorite plays are for today's slate. Weird slate for today, so I'm actually interested. I don't want to say actually. I'm always interested, but I'm extra interested for today because I think it's a very blurry slate. Anyway, let me know in the comment section what you like and what you dislike. And then finally, if you guys can sign up at BetMGM, that would be great. If you're in a legal betting state and you haven't signed up yet, click the link in the description, make a qualified deposit. You're going to be able to get up to a $1,000 risk-free bet. That'll be your first bet. Can't beat that. And 2 free months of Stokastic Plus Platinum. You're not going to find a better deal anywhere else in this industry. Now, we are rounding out the bottom of my top 10 with Paul George, Bam Adebayo, Bruce Brown, Jamal Murray, and Tyler HERRO on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at 5, I'm going to Bones Hyland. He is point guard eligible, 5K, projected for 28. The goal is 35. He's in the optimal lineup 36% of the time. So for Bones, it was looking kind of rough there for a second, but he met with Coach Michael Malone, and they kind of got themselves on the same page. He ended up playing 30 minutes in this most recent game. Now, I'm not going to 30. I gave him 26. I'm giving him that standard issue bench run with the potential to play a little bit more. They need some extra scoring. 1.08 fantasy points per minute here. It is a pace down spot against Portland. All of those things, so that decreased minutes, the pace down spot, and the fact that he's just at point guard still doesn't stop me from wanting to get to Bones. And I think there's a lot of meat left on the bone. Haha, see what I did there? If you want to think he could have an even bigger game. 17.5 points on 28% usage, 3.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists. Maybe you get a steal. This game should be competitive. I'm fascinated by Bones Hyland here, but I think even with a pessimistic projection, he's one of the better options you can get to today. At number 4, we're going to San Antonio for Trey Jones. He's point guard eligible, 6,400, projected for 34.5. The goal is 42, and he is in the optimal lineup 42% of the time. So we're still missing Jeremy Sohan. We're still missing Jakob Poeltl. They've got a couple other bodies that are out or working their way back as well. He's a fantasy point per minute guy. He's going to play 32 minutes or more. They just don't have a lot of what he does on this roster. 21% usage, 16 points, almost 7 assists, 4.5 boards, almost 2 stocks. He checks off just about every statistical box, and he gets a matchup with Houston. This is going to be a fast-paced game. Both of these teams not very good defensively. There's going to be a lot of fantasy points to go around here. It might be pretty ugly, but you're going to have to target this one. On to number 3 now for Kevin Porter Jr. He is questionable, so keep your eye on him, but point guard eligible, 7,600, projected for 39. The goal is 48, and he's in the optimal lineup 45% of the time. 34 minutes here for KPJ, just starting point guard, plays a ton. 1.15 fantasy points per minute in a pace-up spot against San Antonio. The Houston Rockets are the favorites in this matchup in San Antonio. That's how bad San Antonio looks today. 26% usage, 21 points, 6 boards, 6 assists. That's a really nice stat line. A stock and a half as well. If Kevin Porter Jr. is able to be out there, then a matchup against the Spurs fits him quite well. It also fits his backcourt running mate, JALEN Green. Point guard, shooting guard eligibility, so you get the MPE, 6,700, projected for 36. The goal is 43.5. He's in the optimal lineup 49% of the time. 35 minutes here for JALEN Green. Fantasy point per minute. 27% usage, 24 points, 4.5 boards, 4 assists. A stock. That same great matchup against San Antonio that's ultra shorthanded, including missing their really solid rim protector. So JALEN Green, a guy that can kind of get by anybody, should have carte blanche getting to the rim. I don't think he's as worried about Zach Collins as he would be of Jakob Poeltl. So whether you're going to Green, whether you're going to Porter, whether you're going to both, I really like the Houston Rockets backcourt today. Now, before we get to that number 1 contender, one last reminder to please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live. You got to follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. I need you to let me know in the comment section, where are you going for today's slate? Or at least, where are you going right now at 8:15 a.m.? And finally, please go sign up at BetMGM, the presenting sponsor of this show. Link in the description. Finally, we close it out at number 1 with Keldon Johnson. Small forward, power forward eligibility, 7,500, projected for just shy of 40 fantasy points. The goal's 47. He's in the optimal lineup 56% of the time, more than a coin flip. 34 minutes here for Keldon Johnson. With all these guys out, he's averaging 29% usage. I guess I buried the lead here. Devin Vassell not going to be playing in this one, or at least it doesn't look like it. He is doubtful. That opens up so much more usage and minutes for everybody else for San Antonio. 1.15 fantasy points per minute for Johnson, 26 points, almost 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal in a matchup against the Houston Rockets, one of the worst defensive teams in basketball. This is fast. This is ugly. But Keldon Johnson is a real, legitimate NBA player, and he's priced like he normally would be, but he's got a couple other guys that are out, including 3 other starters. This is going to be the Keldon Johnson show. I hope you're tuning in for it. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on FanDuel for Thursday. I might have said Wednesday earlier. Thursday, December 8th. DraftKings version's around here somewhere, so check it out. Good luck tonight, everybody. Win some money. We're back again tomorrow morning for another edition of the Contenders.